In this video, I'm sharing 5 social media content ideas to inspire your audience. Let's get started. Hey guys, Angie with Gensler.com here, and today I'm going to share with you post ideas number 51 through 55 of my 100 social media post ideas. So if you are new to me, this is your first video, I have a whole bunch of other videos in this series. So go ahead and check out that playlist. I will put a link down below so you can access the previous 10 videos in this series. Or if you don't want to watch all the videos and you just want to get all 100 ideas right now, right away, then just head over to angiegensler.com/cheat sheet, and there you can download a completely free cheat sheet with all 100 post ideas. Okay, so today I'm going to dig into 5 particular ideas that are designed to inspire your audience. So one of the biggest problems with social media, one of the number one complaints I hear from people is that they feel like it's too negative, and people want to go on social media and feel good about life. And what tends to happen is they go on social media and they leave feeling horrible because there's so much negativity and complaining and fighting. And so with your business, you want to be a source of inspiration and motivation for your audience. You want to make them feel good so that they want to keep following you and keep engaging with your content. So I have 5 different ideas I want to share with you today that will help inspire your audience, make them feel good, and make them want to keep engaging with your content. So the first idea I want to share with you today is number 51, and that is an inspiring quote. Now, inspiring quotes are extremely popular on social media, particularly on Instagram. Some of my most popular posts on Instagram have been my inspiring quote posts, and they're so easy to create. So let me show you a couple examples of some inspiring quote posts. So this first example comes from MCG&Co on LinkedIn, and they have a quote from Richard Branson, and they have a really short status update, a few hashtags, but it generated a lot of likes and engagement on this post. And you can see this was actually probably a really easy post for them to create. They just have an image, you throw in the quote, get a picture of the person that said it, put a quick status update, and you're good to go. It gets a lot of engagement. Now let me show you one more example, and this is actually from me. This is one of the quotes that comes in my social media image templates. You can see it's a very simple image. All I did was add my logo to the bottom of this quote, and then I put a very personalized status update into it. And I talked about how, last week was really hard. I was tempted to crumble. And then I remembered this quote. And this super simple, inspiring quote generated a lot of likes. It was super easy to create because I just used my social media image templates. I took one of the templates, added my logo, posted it, put a quick status update, and boom. It was one of the easiest posts I made that entire week. So if you are pressed for time, I highly recommend you check out my social media image templates. All you have to do is go to angiegensler.com/images. It will take you to this page right here where you can check out everything that comes with the images. You will get a whole bunch of different quotes, questions, and holidays. They are all 100% customizable, so you can add your own backgrounds, your own logos, your URL. Or if you're really pressed for time, they're all ready to post as is. So it makes for really quick and easy content, but also really inspiring content to keep those likes coming and keep people wanting to continue to follow you because your content makes them feel good. Okay, let's move on to idea number 52, and that is origin story. Now, starting a business is no easy task. There's lots of ups and downs, and a lot of times it's not a straight path from, maybe where you were to how you came up with this idea for your business. So motivate and inspire your audience by sharing your story of how you got started. What inspired you to create your business? What is your passion? What motivates you to keep doing what you do every single day? People love to hear how others got to be where they are today because it's so inspiring. So let's take a look at a couple examples of an origin story post. This first example comes from Otis and the Wolf, and she has this picture of her adorable newborn baby, and she talks about how she started her business, and she calls out that they had just reached 8,000 followers, and then she goes into the detail behind how she started her business and kind of the process that they've gone through to get to where they are today. And you can see that she's generated a lot of likes from this post because people love to hear about the origin story. They love to learn about the journey. Okay, so let's take a look at another example. This is from Combat Bet, and in this he has a video answering the question that he says he asks a lot of, how did you end up getting into business making custom challenge coins? And so he shares a story. It's a quick video, a 2-minute video. And you can see he's gotten 427 views on this video. And that's really great for a small business. Maybe someone who's a big, massive influencer, that's nothing. But that is no laughing matter for a small business owner. If you can get your video and your content viewed by over 400 people, that's incredible. And not only that, they inspired 400 people just from that really short video. Okay, now let's move on to idea number 53, and that is share a win. Now, sharing a win can mean either something personal that happened in your personal life or something that happened related to your business. Now, just keep in mind what type of content makes sense for your social media following. If you are a very big corporation with a very corporate feel behind your brand, then don't share the personal wins. But if you are a personal brand, personal business, and you share more personal content on your social media channels, then you can share those personal wins. Maybe you ran a 5K for the first time this weekend. Share that. That's really exciting. Or maybe your child was accepted into a special program that they applied for, or they were accepted to a team that they've been trying out for. Share those big wins. And don't forget to share the wins that your business has accomplished as well. Maybe there's a goal that you've been working for years, or a specific milestone that you've recently hit, or maybe you've been accepted to speak at a special conference. Those are big, exciting wins that you can share with your audience, and it's really uplifting content, it's positive content, and it's going to help them not only connect with you deeper, but it's going to make them just feel good overall. So let me show you a couple examples of some share a win posts. So this first one comes from Adam Creek, and this is on LinkedIn, and he says, wow, feeling humbled and honored to see my book next to so many classics. And then he has this image from Amazon with some of these really high selling books, and his book is amongst this list of some of the greats, which is really exciting. And you can see he got a lot of comments on this, a lot of likes. And it makes you want to cheer for him and be like, wow, that is really awesome. So let's take a look at another example. This is on Instagram, and this is from Foxy Tribe. And she says, hey guys, we hit 100 orders the other night. Now they sell scrunchies. And so you may wonder, why is she holding a coffee mug in this post? But she has that scrunchie on her wrist. So it probably took just a couple minutes to take this photo. She made a really exciting, uplifting post about hitting that milestone, sharing that big win, and it's really inspiring and uplifting content for her audience. And it helps her followers feel a little more connected to her and want to root for her business. Okay, so that was idea number 53, and idea 54 is kind of the opposite of sharing a win, and it is overcome an obstacle. So this is a post where you're going to share some sort of obstacle that you have been faced with, either in your personal life or through your business journey. Now remember, the posts that I'm sharing with you today are meant to be uplifting content, inspiring posts. So you're not going to just talk about your obstacle, you are going to really focus that content on how you've overcome that obstacle, or maybe how that obstacle has actually been a blessing in disguise, or it's taught you something really important. So make sure that this overcome an obstacle post that you create is still uplifting, inspiring, and motivating for your audience. So let me show you a couple examples of an overcome an obstacle post. So this example comes from the Whitney West, and I absolutely love this post because it's so honest. And just the image of her right there with the breathing tube in, that's not something you see every day. That's not something a lot of people feel comfortable sharing. And she just looks so beautiful and so vibrant doing it. And so it really catches your attention. And then at the post status, she lists out some of the things that she has accomplished recently. Traveling to Aruba, getting a grad certificate, coloring her hair purple, starting a business. And she says, these are all things I accomplished after I got sick. And so you see this obstacle, right? So you see the breathing tube in. She mentions a little bit about getting sick, so you know that she's faced this tremendous obstacle, but she leads this post with all these incredible things she's accomplished, and she has this picture of her where she just looks so full of joy, and she just radiates positive energy. And so you can't help but feel uplifted by this post and inspired by her journey and the obstacle that she has overcome. It's really powerful. So let me show you another example from Dr. Christina Hibbert. And she shares a video with her thoughts on how to overcome life's hardest thing. And so she shares some inspiring thoughts that she has pulled from her own experience of battling breast cancer. So she takes her story, she takes this obstacle that she has faced in her life, breast cancer, and she turns it into an uplifting story of how to overcome hard things in life. Because everybody has hard things, right? We're all going to face hard things in our life. And Dr. Christine decided to take her obstacle, her hardship, her challenge, and turn it into inspiring, uplifting, motivating content for others. Now, those two examples are pretty intense obstacles. Keep in mind that you're overcoming an obstacle post. They don't have to be these big monumental obstacles such as fighting breast cancer. They can be really simple. Maybe you just had a really bad week. Maybe you have a head cold and you're having a hard time running your business because you have a head cold. Or maybe you're in the midst of potty training your toddler. I mean, if you have ever potty trained a toddler, it is an obstacle to be sure. So think about even these everyday little obstacles that you could share and maybe inspire others within your audience on how you overcame them and how you got through to the other side. Okay, it's time for the fifth and final idea of today's video, and that is idea number 55, which is a motivating mantra. Now, a mantra is a saying or some sort of quote or affirmation that you tell yourself over and over and over. You repeat it in your mind, and it helps keep you motivated, it keeps you focused, it keeps you going. So my personal mantra is perseverance, not perfection, is the key to success. So I tell myself a few times throughout the week, perseverance, not perfection. And it just reminds me to keep going. Quit trying to make everything so perfect. So if you have a specific mantra or a quote or a saying that you tell yourself all the time and you find it inspiring, uplifting, well, share it with your audience, because more than likely they will also find it very inspiring and very uplifting. So let me show you a couple examples of a motivating mantra post. This first one is on Twitter from Michael Robert Lawrence, and it says, "I live my truth without fear for all to see now. #mantra, #yoga." So you can see this also was a very easy post to create. He just has this image of a woman doing yoga in the city, which is eye-catching because it's a really cool backdrop to do yoga, and just that really short status with the mantra and #mantra. Really easy post to create. I want to show you one more example. This is from a post that I made on Instagram. And this one is a dual post because it's one of my inspiring quotes, but it's also my mantra. So this is one of my quote images. I put my logo on there. And then I talk about in the social status update about why it's my mantra and why I find it so inspiring and so uplifting. So if you have something that you tell yourself over and over to keep motivated, share it with your audience because they will find it motivating as well. Okay, so those are the 5 post ideas that I wanted to share with you today. I hope you liked them, found them helpful, and I would love to know which one of them you're going to try out first. Which one are you most excited to post about? Let me know in the comments below. And then remember, if you want to get access to all 100 post ideas right now for free, just head over to angiegensler.com/cheat sheet, and then you can download a free copy of that cheat sheet with all 100 post ideas. And then if you want to make your life a little bit easier as you're creating these uplifting posts, then head over to angiegensler.com/images, where you can check out those social media image templates. I've already designed all the images for you. They're ready to post as is, and they're all designed to get more comments, more likes, engage your audience, and inspire them so that you can have an uplifting feed of content that makes people want to continue engaging with you. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.